friends, it is time for an update, a report on the decluttering, reorganizing, home renovation journey that we are on here at the Frugal Family home. So obviously I've still got things to clean off over here. I need to do a review video on this foot thing. That will be on my grown-up, unfiltered, uncensored channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. I've got projects to put away, but over here, I have actually gotten quite a bit done. You might not be able to tell, but I certainly can. Whew! I went through and got all of the notepads and sticky notes put back in the bag. Mariah asked to keep this eraser. I had put it in our donation stuff like a few weeks ago, and she said, no, I want to keep it. And I have found it just kind of tucked around, and it's not being used. So I'm going to ask her one more time today, what is your plan for this eraser? Because someone else could absolutely enjoy this. It's just little things like that. I don't want to keep stuff that they're not going to use. We know that we use these, okay? This is something I know we use regularly. Poster paper, we use. Bubbles, not right now, but we will use them. So, stuff like that. Then, of course, there's all of our supplies. We got everything put back from our Valentine's party that we did with Mariah's class at school. Got all of that put back. I do need to dust and tidy up my mug collection, but that's not a priority right now. Mariah definitely has some things to put away right here. And then there's projects that we need to finish and things that we need to repair, and that's on me to get that done. Let's see. Oh, there was all kinds of stuff that had fallen in here into the glasses tote, and so I got all of those put where they belong. I don't know that this is the best spot for our sunglasses, but we've had them in the crafting center for like 4 years now is where we've put them. I just don't know a better place. I'm open to suggestions. So that is the follow-up as far as the crafting center. We are not all the way done, but we have definitely made progress, and the progress should be celebrated. A bit of progress down here. I have moved the puzzles that were here into Reagan's room. He has a whole wall of shelves with plenty of room for stuff like that. We will be going through the stuff on his shelves and decluttering soon, and hopefully make room for the books. I know he probably won't be super thrilled about having them in there, but he also has the biggest room, the biggest bedroom in the house, and gets it all to himself, so we got to utilize those shelves. Some of you will remember when we were renovating in here in Reagan's room, which actually used to be our TV room, family room, whatever, but then of course we had, another child, and so we ended up having to wall this room off to make it Reagan's room. Anyway, I put these shelves up all by myself. I'm noticing that there's like some bowing in some of them. I'm thinking that the brackets are not in the right spot. I have not maintained this. I've left it to Reagan, and so it's absolutely possible that some of the, brackets are not where they're supposed to be. I think they'll be just fine once we move them. But obviously, there are things that can go. I'm not going to make those choices on my own without him here. I will not do that. But I see like empty Lego boxes. We don't need to keep the boxes. We have totes for those. Like that is supposed to be where all the Minecraft Lego stuff goes. And then we have, of course, the booklets with the instructions. These books up here are so awesome, but we never use them. They're just kind of decoration at this point. I don't know. I see other things. I see other things that definitely he hasn't played with or used in ages and ages, or that just don't need to be stored in here, that could be stored better elsewhere, or could be donated or whatever. Anyway, but he and I will work on that together. And I totally see the books being able to fit in here nicely, and I think that will work out. How I wish I had like one big open room with shelving on like at least 2 sides of the room and then windows on the other side, and we could do this kind of thing. Oh, but have them be cupboards, so then it all looked so neat and nice. Anyway, dreams. In the meantime, let's focus on what we can do. Also, you can see right there, that is where I put the puzzles in that crate. That's like a soda crate that we salvaged from one of our many dumpsters, a retail dumpster at one point. And everyone will know they have to have permission to go into his room to access books or puzzles. Deals we have to make. So anyway, the rest of these books that are not already on shelves, whether upstairs or in the kids' rooms, these are what's left, okay, of the stuff that after all the decluttering, after putting books upstairs, after putting books into the kids' rooms, these are what is left, and these are going to move to his shelves. That's the plan. And so we've moved some blankets over here to the bottom shelf where the puzzles were, and then the plan is to fit the sheets. This is what's left of the kids' sheets, this one crate. We have the sheets for James and I in our room. Our bed sheets for James and I fit in this beautiful drawer hanging unit. You don't have to have the drawers. The drawers you purchase separately. You can just have the cubbies, but I definitely wanted the drawers just to try to make this look neater and nicer. And this is where we have our bed sheets now. This we did, of course, get from Temu. I will leave a link for that in the video description. Please, of course, use the discount code. Definitely use the discount code if you do buy anything from Temu so that you can get 30% off. Plus, they always have free shipping. Yeah, the sheets, they fit perfectly in there. And then the top one is for James's like beanies, hats, stuff like that. Well, not like ball caps, but like, yeah, beanies, winter hats, whatever. And then I have like my Mickey Mouse pillowcases and, you know, stuff like that in there. This unit has proven to be sturdy and very, very handy. Makes this all look so much nicer. And the sheets are right here available to us. So this will be for the kids' sheets and the blankets that we have left. We have gone through and decluttered so many blankets that were donated. We also have more that still need to be donated that we are taking to the pet shelter. And so this will be cleared out and make room. Should be perfect for the blankets and sheets. I still don't know where my husband wants this to go. Remember, that was at my bedside. Oh, so many things. What else do we still need to do? Finish these walls. Put new flooring in the kids' rooms after we tore out the old carpet. We still need to tear out this carpet. We need to wash walls, paint walls, finish walls. Sometimes you got to focus on what you've already gotten done and what you can do. I cannot finish this wall myself today, but what I can do is vacuum down here. Also, I was able to move the puzzles out and put the blankets here. I am also going to stack these books. I cannot do all of it myself on my own with my foot still healing, but I can get the now empty laundry basket that had the blankets, and I can load the books in there and scoot it over to Reagan's floor and have the kids put those in there on the shelves. Focusing on things I can do, because there are so many things. I mean, good Lord, the painting needs to be done, patching needs to be done, scrubbing and cleaning. And if we get too caught up in all that needs to be done and all that we are not able to do, well, likely, if you're like me, you'll just say, forget all of it, and you'll go back to bed. So let's focus on A, what we've already gotten done, which is a lot, and B, on what we can still do. I brought down the drills and these thingies so that I can take down that shelf and so that I can put up the Temu shelf, the little floating shelf that we ordered that's going to go over there in place of the side table. These drills, if you've been with us forever, you'll remember that we salvaged them from a public school dumpster, a high school dumpster. My husband did have to buy new batteries. Obviously, this has been well used, this battery, because this was years ago. If you remember that particular dive at a high school where we found several of these Makita drills, please tell us in the comments so that I can thank you for being with us for so long. We've got these, we've got my husband's drill bit things, and so we'll take that shelf down and we'll put the new one up, and I will finally be able to put up my bird lamp. Yes, I still need to paint. Yes, I'm still going to go ahead and put the shelf up anyway because I'm tired of having to put my stuff on the floor. And painting, as I have said, will be done and headboard ordered and arrived, all of that by the end of March. Ha! How about that? Living in a small house, Frugal friends, it can be tricky. It can be tricky, but it can be done. Absolutely. And it can be done well. Step one, get rid of a lot of stuff. Once you've gotten rid of lots of stuff, then you organize. You know, once you've gotten rid of all the clutter, all the junk, then you've prioritized the things that you really want to keep, like American Girl doll stuff. Then you get those organized. Then you maintain. We're actually in the process of all of those all at once, just depending on where we're at in the house. Ooh, look at that puzzle. Don't you love that? That's one of the puzzles that I put together years ago, and then I used a dumpster salvaged frame. Isn't that fantastic? And glued it onto that frame. Yeah. Oh, so many treasures. So many goodies. There's another one right here. You can barely see it because now the Legos and stuff have taken over, but yeah, there's a beautiful Sleeping Beauty puzzle there that is also in a dumpster salvaged frame. Anyhow, you know, you got to stop and enjoy the pretties and the beauties and the things that are taking up space in your home. Otherwise, why are they in your home? If you're not using them or loving them, why are they there? Why are they taking up this corner if you're not loving and using them? So, you know, stop and enjoy some of those treasures. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Anyway, so, and then there's these awesome cross stitches that I did when Olivia was a baby, and her bedroom was Winnie the Pooh themed. Yeah. Anyway, so many goodies, so many treasures. This, I haven't even told you guys about before, but I want to celebrate it. I was able to take apart the lid of my water bottle that I'm always drinking from. I had been tasting yucky water every morning. Like if the water was in there overnight, it tasted moldy the next day. And I was like, this is not good. And I've been coughing a lot. And I know I'm not like, I don't have a cold or anything. So what is going on here? I was finally able with some needle nose pliers to remove this part, and I found it was covered, not like covered, but there was a lot of mold growth on that, which was just disgusting. So I went ahead and have had these soaking first in vinegar, then next in hot soapy water. I scrubbed them, of course, and I'm gonna do one more round of vinegar. Is that like overkill? I don't know, I don't care. It's going into my body. I'm also going to do vinegar around here to get all of this hard water scale off. We have hard water. I am not getting a water softener, so I am going to clean this off. Just more things on the list. There's so many things on the list, but this I really wanted to report on and to just say, hey, if you regularly use a water bottle over and over, even if you are washing it every day, if you do not take it apart, I guarantee you're missing stuff. A lesson I had to learn the hard way. I have kept our donation pile going. I don't have a big box right now for it, but we have totes out in the back of the van with donation stuff, so these can be added. The rug and the things in that bag are getting donated, but this air purifier from Okesu is one that they sent us a couple years ago, and they have, of course, sent us a new one and are sending us one more, a different variety to review. And then when the next one comes, after I review it, my sister-in-law has asked if she could have it, so I am so happy to share that with her. Hallelujah. Thank you, Okesu. I will leave a link for Okesu in the video description, including a discount code if you are interested in getting a really high quality, reasonably priced air purifier. But anyhow, donation pile continues. We'll take that stuff out today.